Oh, Paimon. It's been so long. Let's get to good boy event.
It'd be great if we could catch Sucrose and Albedo too, but they seem really busy lately, so let's not get our hopes up. Anyway, let's go see!
Big sis, I'm a boy.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Oh, I did not miss that. Alright. Yes. Oh my god. Warrior stream like spring grass moving. Warrior streams like spring grass renewing. Which hmm. Um yeah, let's do this one. Let's do this one. I'm sad. Oh, am I? Where am I going? Oh, Mondstadt, 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 Mondstadt. No Albedo.
Hey, Tomate! Is that Albedo? Why is he leaving?
Hey, it's the Traveler and Paimon.
Hello, you two. It's been a long time.
Were you having a really serious discussion right now or something?
Just a regular catch-up. We meet here once in a while to go through any recent developments in our research projects.
So we just missed him. Maybe we should have hollered to him. He didn't look in the best of moods just now, though. Was he upset about something? If so, he probably wouldn't have been in the mood to help out anyway.
Upset? You mean Albedo?
Yeah, he wasn't looking his usual self.
Upset. Uh-oh. I wonder if...
What are you looking at me for?
I wonder if Timaeus' research topic is so boring that Albedo finally snapped.
Surely not. It's not that boring, is it?
Nah. Anyway, Paimon wanted to ask you for a favor, Timaeus.
A favor? Well, sure. How can I help?
Well, Paimon found a bunch of super-duper sweet Sincerias in the mountains the other day. But if Paimon eats them all, then they'll all be gone, so Paimon isn't ready to finish them all yet. Paimon was thinking maybe you could make a device that you put fruits in and it turns them into juice. That way, they'll be preserved for as long as Paimon needs.
Oh, yeah, I'm afraid that sort of thing is a little...
Huh? Seems pretty straightforward to Paimon.
Juicer?
Can't you do it?
Paimon, I'm afraid you've entered into the realm of the weird and wonderful with this one.
Juicer.
Okay. So how about you, Sucrose? Any idea?
I'm sorry. It doesn't sound like it falls within my area of expertise. I could give it a try if you really want, but I'd probably just end up giving all your precious fruits arms and legs.
Whoa, your tone is so calm, but your words are so terrifying. You'd think I'd be used to this by now.
Oh my god.
Well, as you know, my focus is on bioalchemy. Besides, keeping things fresh forever is just not possible. If you just wanted to modify certain properties of the fruit or their seeds, on the other hand, I'd easily be able to help with that. Alchemists usually focus in on their own research areas. Take us, for example. Timaeus, Albedo, and I all have very different research foci. Paimon, your idea is very imaginative, but it's beyond Timaeus' and my ability. I don't think even Albedo can make such an incredible device. After all, alchemy is not mechanics. There is a big difference between the two.
Huh? Well, excuse Paimon for overestimating the power of alchemy.
In fact, before Albedo showed up, everyone in Mondstadt thought alchemy was useless. Of course, we know better now. But even then, I have to admit, alchemy is only one of the many wondrous arts in the world. It's certainly not some kind of all-powerful magic that can simply take a substance and preserve it indefinitely.
Paimon just wanted some fruit juice. What's wrong with that?
Oh, of course, these are just Timaeus' and my subjective opinions on the matter. If you're really intent on pursuing this wondrous device, you can try your luck asking Albedo. But I wouldn't get your hopes up. If he has no idea how to make one either, you'll have to give up on the idea.
He doesn't seem to be in a good mood today, though. What if he ignores us?
He won't. Albedo is not that kind of person.
Hey, so where is Albedo heading to anyway? Dragonspine?
Unless he specifically says otherwise, Dragonspine is where he usually goes. He seems particularly fond of that place. And somehow, the cold doesn't seem to bother him at all.
Then let's go to Dragonspine to find him. Come on, there's no time to lose.
Oh, no wonder people have been drawing him as Elsa. Whoops.
Hey, Traveler and Paimon. Fancy meeting you all the way out here.
Ooh, Amber.
Cyrus? Halid? What's everyone doing at Dragonspine? Don't you mind the cold?
Oh, the Traveler is joining us too. Oh, great! Fantastic! Wonderful!
I agree. I feel much better with the Traveler joining us. Definitely the kind of person you want to have around in a tight spot.
Oh, right! Paimon remembers most of these people are from the Adventurers Guild. Then again, it seems a certain Outrider is doing too.
Allow me to explain. The Adventurers Guild is holding winter training on Dragonspine. As you know, our members have varying levels of adventure experience. Dragonspine is an excellent place for budding adventurers to challenge themselves and improve. But it's dangerous to go alone. So, we made a plan for senior members to pair up with junior members. This way, everyone can experience training on Dragonspine together under safe and controlled circumstances. Now, every adventurer can progress together. I've been working on this grand plan for half a year now, and it's finally coming together! Hey, you are an outstanding adventurer. Surely you must be willing to join us and help out.
Is the Adventurers Guild short on experienced members?
Well, that's part of it, actually. The other reason is, when I was patrolling the perimeter of Dragonspine, I heard he lives here on the camp, so I escorted him back. I know. Joel's father went missing. I totally sympathize with how much Joel misses his family. Dragonspine is so bleak and deserted. It must have been so lonely for him here.
Aww,
Anyway, I wanted to do something to cheer Joel up, so I said I'd build a snowman with him. It's something he enjoys doing. It also gives me a chance to stay here for a while and help Cyrus out. Aw, really? Thank you. Let's go meet up with Joel then. Oh, I invited another friend of mine to join too. She should be here any second. She'll be perfect for this kind of thing. Hey, Cyrus, we've got to take off. Is that okay?
No problem. Go ahead. I still have some final checks to make, so I will call you before we depart.
Why do I have a bad feeling? Oh, of course I have a bad feeling.
Hey, Joel, we're here.
Hi, everyone. I'm so happy right now. It's nice to have so many people to hang out with. Are you here to build a snowman too?
Build a snowman?
Oh god.
Sorry. I forgot to do the introductions.
No.
This is Eula, the Spindrift Knight and captain of the Knights of Favonius Reconnaissance Company.
Turns out, I actually can't do Goro's event yet.
Amber, you're being far too formal. The child is never going to remember all that. Please, just call me Eula.
Okay, Auntie Eula.
Auntie
You can
Eula.
call me Joel.
Auntie Eula?
Uh-oh. Eula's gonna add that to her long list of scores to settle.
All right, if that's what you want to call me, go right ahead.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Eula just let something go for once?
Amber, what's this I hear about a snowman? I came to assist because you told me the Adventurers Guild was short-handed.
How was your Thanksgiving?
Yeah, that's something else. But look, Joel's at the age where he should be having fun, and there's nothing to play with on Dragonspine.
My buddy.
He used to build snowmen with his dad, and since his dad's not around, we're keeping him company instead. Besides, Eula, it's gotta be more fun than taking an ice bath all by yourself. Let's combine our forces and build ourselves a huge snowman. It'll be a ton.
Yep. Count Paimon in too. Paimon wants to build a snowman.
Auntie Eula, are you too busy to join in? If so, it's okay. I understand.
It looks like Tooser.
No, nothing like that. My mind was on something else, that's all. Building a snowman with Joel, are we? Sounds wonderful.
Those
I'd
thick
be delighted to
thighs.
join you.
Then let's get started. First, we need to split up into teams to gather some supplies. Joel and I will be on one team. You and Eula can be on the other team.
That sounds like a voice acting error.
Hey Joel, see that huge tree over there? Wanna race me there?
Yeah, let's do it!
Such a bad idea.
Wow, those two are fast. It's hard to tell which of them is having more fun. Hey, what's up with you two? Why are you just staring at each other without saying anything?
Yep. Those thighs, though.
Well... Joel probably hasn't spent much of his life in the city. He doesn't know me. And he doesn't know what the Lawrence name means to the people in Mondstadt.
Right, that's why he calls you Auntie Eula.
True. In his eyes, I'm just another ordinary person from Mondstadt. It was a surprise, but not in a bad way at all. Indeed. It's just... That's the thing. I'm a little worried that I won't be up to the challenge.
Oh, Bodhi.
I have never built a snowman before. My upbringing was very strict, so I never had the chance when I was a child. And after I grew up, of course, it's not the sort of thing I would spend my time doing.
Oh no! Paimon's starting to feel sorry for Eula.
You sound confident. All right then. Enough small talk for now. I see we have a member of the Adventurers Guild joining us.
Greetings. We have a slight problem here. We've done a head count, and it turns out that we have an odd number of participants. In other words, we still have one instructor slot left to fill. How it happened was, we originally asked Fischl to be an instructor, but she was busy with something outside of Mondstadt during this period. So, we found another adventurer to fill in for her, but they still haven't shown up yet.
Honestly, they did. If anything, I think Eula is probably like one of the characters that like hasn't been complained about.
Thank goodness you are here.
Oh, hello. My name is Gerald. I'm a new adventurer.
Nerd.
In that case...
I bet he's evil.
Fine. But for that, you will pay.
Huh? Pay for what? Okay. I got it. I'm ready and willing to learn.
Good, good. Then everything is settled. Thank you for your help, Eula. If anybody else signs up later, I may have to ask for your help as well.
Why did you give the spot to Eula? Oh, okay. You're so nice. Paimon noticed Eula smiled just now. It must have meant a lot to her. To be honest, Eula really is the best candidate for an instructor. Most people would find it hard to cope on the mountain because of the sheer cold, but not her.
A god, you say? Hmm? Oh, I mean, like, honestly, with, Eula's dominance, I feel like she could become a god.
Oh, now Paimon gets it. This must be the whole reason why Amber got Eula involved in the first place. We were supposed to find supplies, but now Eula's busy with other stuff, and, Paimon doesn't feel like going around collecting things. How do you think Amber and Joel are doing? Let's head up the mountain and see what they're up to.
Did Paimon just, like, completely forget what the original goal was? Excuse me. Is that a treasure chest?
Let's wait till the snow gets heavier and have a snowball. What a find! I wonder how many bottles this will be worth.
God, I forgot. Dragonspine has a cold meter. I mean, I love Albedo, don't get me wrong, but I hate this place. Did I go the wrong way? I'm in the wrong neighborhood. Hi guys. Yeah, I went the wrong fucking way. I said she was emergency food, but I would not eat her.
Strange. Didn't they say they were going this way? Where the heck are they? Did we get here too late? Have they moved on already?
Ooh. Oh, it's just a JoJo pose right there. Zoom in.
Could they be in danger? Hurry! Let's go check it out!
Albedo, is that you? Albedo? Oh, it's still... Wait, quest area reach?
It's coming from that direction!
Oh god. I wonder what Paimon tastes like.
The sound just completely stopped! How could that happen? After all
I
the
really don't like
adventures we've
Paimon.
been on, our tracking skills are honed to perfection! Oh, guess we underestimated whatever was behind it. But if that's the case, then what exactly are we dealing with here?
I know that voice.
Hmm? Huh?
What brings you to Dragonspine?
Oh, so it was Albedo all along!
All along. Oh, what do you mean by that?
On the way here, we kept hearing weird noises, and it felt like someone was watching us the whole time. Turns out it was just you! Honestly, you really gave us the creeps. If you're bored up here, go find something useful to do. Don't go sneaking around scaring the poop out of people.
The things you felt and heard could easily be attributed to animals, or bandits, perhaps. You should be wary at all times in this environment. There are all too many ways to sustain losses here if you aren't careful. So, what business brought you here?
We actually came to look for you, but then it turned into looking for Amber, but now we've met you, so we're back to that again.
Your thought process is rather chaotic, as is the way in which you articulate it.
Hey! How dare you! What
I
Paimon's
wonder.
trying to say is that we came here to look for you!
Did Koi, like, decide to go a different route with, Albedo this time? He doesn't sound, like, normal.
Oh, is that so? Then it must surely be something of great importance. I'm all ears.
He seems to be in a better mood than we thought, right? Does that mean Timaeus' stupidity doesn't really get to him after all? Huh. Okay, let's just forget that ever came up.
That's okay if you can't tell me about it. Just treat this as an opportunity to stroll on the mountain and enjoy the view.
So basically, the truth is we're here on adventurer duty.
Thank God, I don't want to hear this again.
I see. So, you foisted the rookie off onto Eula
Oh, thanks
so
for the
that you
sub.
could wander off and goof around?
Hello, Errolven. Welcome.
We're not goofing around! And Eula was the right person for the job! We were just being nice. What about you then, huh? What are you doing on Dragonspine?
That it... Paimon. He's always on Dragonspine.
A friend commissioned me to do some artwork recently, and I have yet to finish. I came here because it's a quiet place where I can gather my thoughts, gather inspiration, and gather some raw materials while I'm at it.
Raw materials? For what?
Paint. Star silver can be used to make high-quality silver paint. I just ran out of my previous batch, so I'll collect some ore while I'm here.
Ore can be
Yes, Paimon.
Yes.
Oh my god.
But you have to be selective with the specimens you choose. Even with a high level of impurities, star silver still contains fine silver-colored particles, but they lack luster, which impacts the color saturation of the pigment made from them. Paint made with such pigment is generally viewed as a fake or a defective product.
Interesting. So, paint aside, can you talk about how you find inspiration? Paimon wants to learn.
You want to learn to paint?
Oh, paint me.
No, not for me. For the traveler. Paimon wants the traveler to learn how to paint. During our travels, we sometimes have nights where there's nothing to do. It'd sure be nice to do something memorable rather than just sit around. Painting is a great example because it can capture a moment in time. So, yep, why not? Once you mastered it, you can paint Paimon.
Oh, of course. They're... I don't want to try. I don't want to paint
Not a bad
Paimon.
idea. Well, since you two would like to learn more about painting, why don't you come with me to the campsite? I have painting materials there. You can practice while I give you some guidance.
Oh. Can you actually do a JoJo pose?
She is a knight of Favonius after all. Let's just forget about all that stuff for now and go with Albedo. Come on, let's go. It's so cold out. Paimon wants to get to the camp and warm up by the fire.
Baby. Oh no, my table. It's broken. I feel like if I were to do a JoJo pose, I'd need like a table to like lean on. And I would immediately regret doing it afterwards. Oh god.
Thieves! It's gotta be!
Some things are missing.
That's a very calm way.
Nothing valuable, hopefully. Wait, where's Paimon's Mora?
You don't ever have Mora.
It's hard to say their value, but some of my alchemy notes are missing.
Alchemy notes? Would they fetch a high price?
To the uninitiated, they are merely scraps of paper. But for someone who knows what they're doing, the knowledge contained in those notes is more valuable than any treasure.
So you're saying only someone who knows alchemy would have stolen them? But the only people who come to Dragonspine are adventurers, thieves, and monsters. What use would any of them have with your notes?
I feel the same way. However, hilly trail break-ins and other such incidents are not unheard of on Dragonspine. It's difficult to draw a conclusion based solely on the evidence at hand.
Yeah, right? She never has Mora. Like, did she have like a tiny wallet in her like little diaper butt?
These appear to be...
Footprints?
I bet it was the guy with the glasses every time.
fresh ones. Meaning our thief can't have made it far.
Let's chase him down! We can't let them get away!
From the entrance, the footprints go that way.
Oh, that thieving... thief!
Oh, I'm cold though. Everything is still destroyed. I'd be... Oh, his poor painting. Honestly, like, if you were... Even if you were a thief, like, if you were looking for something, why would you knock this over? That's just you being an asshole. And, like, this thing they didn't knock over. Okay, so I have to... interact with this? Oh, just follow footprints. Okay. Why are there arrows, though?
footprints lead up there.
So they scaled the cliff. Okay, after them.
Oh, Venti.
Hi, guys. Hi, Mr. Little Troll.
That's why we have to hurry.
Huh? The footprints stop here.
Our thief must have jumped from the cliff. Get your wind glider ready. We're going down.
Oh god. Whee! Oh. Oh.
Here.
I'm sorry,
More
Venti.
footprints.
They're heading to the cavern. Ooh, we got you now. You sure can run, but you definitely can't. Let's go in.
I wouldn't knock over a
Wait.
painting even if I didn't
haven't-
like it.
I'll go in alone. Traveler, this cavern has 2 points of entry, and there are shortcuts inside. Judging from the state of the footprints, he hasn't been in there long. I should.
Cut him off at both ends. Good idea.
Whoever apprehends the thief first has to notify the other party. This way we're fully covered.
Venti's poor ankles. I destroy them every time. Every time. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry.
Still, safety comes first. We do not yet know the identity of our thief.
Oh.
Please take care.
Thanks, Thomas. That scared the heck out of me. Thanks a lot of subs. Thank you for all the subs.
We'll be fine.
Okay. See you shortly. Of course.
I wonder if Albedo found the thief. This is taking forever. Really? Huh. Maybe it just feels like a long time.
How's your
because
Thanksgiving,
I'm
Thomas?
waiting. Waiting is so boring.
Happy Turkey Day!
Why don't we find something to do to pass the time? You know, something like... Oh! Look at all that star silver over there! Why don't we gather it up for Albedo? It's right next to the cavern, so we won't be going far. If anything happens... Yay!
Paimon, I feel like
Let's
Paimon
start
just
it.
gets us in trouble all the time. Oh no, I need fire. Can you please? Thank you. Oh, that's nice. I had like 30 people.
Huh. This stuff looks kinda lackluster. Is that because of the impurities like Albedo was talking about? Hey, this one's not bad. Alright, this should be enough. Some stars
There is no aim assist.
a lot more brightly than others, huh? Finally, you're back.
Yes. Sorry. I was unable to catch him. He was faster than I'd imagined.
Oh, so after all that, we still don't even know who the thief was?
You said
What
he,
a waste.
Albedo. I think you know.
Still, we won't be going back completely empty-handed. We did some mining.
Mining?
Yeah.
Got
for
you a
star
present,
silver.
Albedo.
Look, we got quite a lot. It's just like you said. Some are really bright and shiny, and others.
So what'd you
just
guys have
look
for
like
Thanksgiving,
regular
apart from
lumps of
turkey?
rock with a
I had
little
ham and
shiny
turkey.
bit here or
Mostly
there.
ham. Because I love ham. I don't really love...
Star
I like
silver.
the ham on Thanksgiving.
I was merely saying what was on the front of my mind. I hadn't thought you would genuinely go and gather some.
Well, you said they can be turned into paint, so we got pretty curious. Also, if it weren't for that thief, we'd be making paint by now anyway, right? Or even painting by this point. Anyway, it's all the thief's fault for wasting our time.
Can we please talk about the juicer?
Yes, it's all the thief's fault. The notes mean a lot to me. I'm not quite ready to give up the search yet. Let's keep an eye out for clues as we go.
Oh, just one thing. Do you want us to bring all this ore back, or did you want to sort through and get rid of the useless bits first? There's no point in bringing the bad ones back if it'll ruin the quality of the paint. Some of them do look pretty dull to Paimon, so it doesn't seem like those will be of any use at all.
Oh.
Indeed. The sorting process is necessary. Humans are such practical creatures. They only want those things that are good. Once they have learned to distinguish between good and bad, they will never stop comparing things in their minds.
I love you, Albedo. Please
Useless things should be disposed of at the outset.
No.
Right! Saves a
Oh,
lot of time
my
that way.
read the room.
Efficiency first.
Help! Help me!
Wait! Did you guys hear that? Was that a cry for help? It's likely an
Pasta
adventure in
sounds pretty
danger.
good.
Okay.
We had mac and cheese.
The voice was definitely coming from around here.
Is anybody there? Help me!
No way!
Is that
Bennett.
the Traveler in Paimon? It's me, Bennett!
Oh, sweet potatoes with marshmallows. Ugh. I only had that once, but it was so good. Oh. One of my friends gave me his Netflix, so I'm gonna watch that League of Legends arcane thing, but I keep forgetting.
Whoa! It's really him! Let's get him out!
So sorry to trouble you guys again. The key should be someplace nearby. Please, help me find it.
You know what, Bennett? I think you deserve to stay in there. 'Cause, honestly, kid, you just...
Wow, so much clutter! Oh, we're not gonna find the key here, surely!
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Or bad luck, Benny. This is not good. I cannot deal with that guy.
Time for your arraignment!
Go away.
Incinerate!
This is gonna be a problem.
Motion to compel!
Oh, for God's sake.
Incinerate!
Oh God, I'm cooking.
Keep within the law.
Oh,
It's jury.
Now you shall perish. Shine down.
go for the cryo, dude. Come on, get away.
Under full
How? I'm just really not paying that much attention. Oh, I really freaking... Barbara, save the day. Oh, that only works for people who are resurrected. Okay. Benny, can you help me?
Let's play! Time for takeoff.
For God's sake.
Brace yourself.
Come into my hole. Oh, not in the water. I wasted everything.
Yahoo!
Okay, he's done.
Think you can get away?
Maybe I might actually survive.
Oh, so they kept the key with them. Huh.
Thank
We
God.
were searching around for nothing.
Oh God. Oh, I hate being squishy. Venti, have some rice. Raiden Shogun, have some rice. Have some booze, have some booze, have some booze, and you have to wait. Benny, you're more trouble than you're worth. Jesus.
Finally, I'm out. Thank you so much. If only there hadn't been rocks mixed in with the snow on the tree, it wouldn't have made me all dizzy when it fell down onto my head. And then I would have never walked into the Fatui's trap.
Bandit?
God.
In a cage? Never saw that coming.
I won't bore you with the rest of the details. Just me being unlucky again.
Yep.
Can I ask why you were on the mountain?
Child's play. No need to thank us.
You did? That's so nice of you guys. I know they were probably just following orders. But still, thanks for helping me out.
You gonna sell them into sex slavery or
So
something?
what are you doing on Dragonspine?
What are you gonna do with the
Didn't
kid?
Razor want to come with you?
Did you hear about the Adventurers Guild thing? They're hosting a winter camp here. As one of their veteran adventurers, I'm here to help out the rookies.
No. Why would you choose
Razor's
Bennett?
not an adventurer, and as the leader of Benny's adventure team, as well as the only actual member, I had to come on my own. But now I've been stuck here for so long, I probably missed it. Oh, I hope Cyrus doesn't get mad at me.
Oh! Wait, so that guy Gerald who got left in the lurch? He was supposed to be paired up with you? If so, sorry, Bennett, but you really did miss it. He got paired up with a different instructor instead.
I think this was on purpose.
What? Weren't they short on instructors? Where'd they suddenly get extras from?
A few people from the Knights of Avonia stepped up in order to help support the event, so they ended up with more instructors than students.
Knights of Favonius. Yeah, they're definitely more reliable than me. I'm just a walking accident waiting to happen.
Right, right. Anyway, that was just the situation when we last saw them. It might have changed by now. Who knows? Maybe a whole load more rookies will have turned up to join in. Besides, after all the trouble you've gone to show up as an instructor, I'm sure Cyrus will put you to work.
Really?
For sure. Hey, wait a second. Where'd Albedo go?
Albedo? You mean the alchemist from the Knights of Favonius? He's one of the instructors too?
No, he just happened to be on Dragonspine.
Always on
But
Dragonspine.
then we heard you. Could he have gone back to keep looking for clues? Let's go back to the cavern and see if he's there.
Ooh.
Still no sign of Albedo. This is weird. Where has he run off to?
This is great! Dragonspine's so fun today! There's so many people around. It's never usually like
Where?
This was where we heard Bennett's cry for help, right? We heard his voice and went straight over to rescue him. Then we noticed Albedo was gone. Huh. So he just didn't feel like helping us save Bennett?
Wait, what?
What are you talking about?
Alberto, where the heck have you been? We've been...
I should be the one to ask you that. Didn't I tell you to stay at the cavern entrance?
Huh?
There's 2 albedos.
I'm not really following who was waiting for who and who was looking for who, but first things first.
Oh my gosh. 2 albedos.
I apologize, Albedo. I don't fully understand what's going on, but it seems like it's mostly my fault.
No. Bennett, this is not because of you. You needn't blame yourself. Traveler, clear this up for me. What was the reason that you left the cavern entrance? Did you...
There you are. Stay right there. You have a lot of explaining to do.
What? Me?
Huh? Eula? Aren't you supposed to be helping the new guy?
Yes, that's what I would be doing, if I hadn't been interrupted by a certain someone's malicious scheming. Albedo, I saw you taking Joel towards the wasteland at the edge of Dragonspine. That place is crawling with monsters. What the devil do you think you were doing?
Whoa, wait a second. What's going on? Actually, wrong question. How much stuff is going on?
When I came to stop you from leading Joel any further, your first reaction was to throw the child down and attack me. When I fought back, you quickly fled. Care to explain?
I see. Interesting.
Interesting.
Eula, it sounds like you met an imposter. Someone who was impersonating me.
Impersonating you? To what end?
It is difficult to draw a definitive conclusion for now. But these strange incidents do seem to be connected.
Your alchemy notes were stolen. Can the Traveler and Paimon testify that the 3 of you were together up until you entered the cavern?
Or...
Yes, we can confirm that.
As things stand, I don't have any reason to harm the child. Whoever you met is likely to be both the thief who stole my notes, and also an imposter. Of course, it's entirely natural for you to be skeptical of my story. I was separated from the Traveler and Paimon for a significant duration while we were pursuing the thief. My word alone cannot serve as a definitive account of my actions and whereabouts during that period. But the Traveler and Paimon can at least testify that I was not the individual who tore up the campsite or stole my notes.
Albedo, do you have any enemies? Could it be one of your enemies impersonating you to get revenge on you or something?
I don't have any enemies. And I'm not aware of having given anyone cause to exact vengeance upon me. There is insufficient evidence to assert what happened with any certainty at this point. Given how serious the situation is, I intend to investigate it myself, even if you decide not to pursue it any further. Eula, I won't discourage your ongoing suspicion of me if you can't believe my story. Though, naturally, I would hope you can afford me some credibility on account of our solidarity as fellow members of the Knights of Favonius. Traveler, Paimon, Bennett, if you are willing, I welcome you to monitor my activities beyond this point so that you can act as my witnesses.
Big stretch, buddy.
If I am what this imposter wants, he will come looking for me again eventually. Things can only become clearer from that point on.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, as preposterous as your claims sound. And I will choose to believe that an imposter went after Joel, and not you. I will keep Joel safe. If you need any support with the investigation, contact myself and Amber.
You have my gratitude.
As far as Amber goes, I will...
Eula! Eula! Where are you?
Amber, we're here!
Eula! Oh, and Traveler, Paimon, Albedo, and Bennett. You're all together. Great. Bennett, I'm glad I ran into you here. Cyrus was telling me you still hadn't shown up. He was getting worried you might have run into some trouble.
Yeah, I ran into a little trouble. Thanks for your concern.
Sure thing. Well, now that I found you, let's go check in with Cyrus. But before that, has something come up?
Between us, there have been a few minor incidents, but nothing I haven't already dealt with.
Yeah, I mean, same.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I totally skipped Yon
It's my
phase,
fault,
but
really. All because of my bad luck. But everything is fine now.
So, it's all set then? Great! Shall we head back down together? I did say I'd bring Bennett back if I saw him.
Sure, I'm ready to go.
Very well. Let's go.
And then there were 3.
Traveler, can we talk somewhere else? There's something I need to tell you. Let's go to my camp.
You gotta tell me. I'm going the wrong way. I just think that's super distracted. I usually like to get the storylines over with. Mainly because there's usually quests that I need to do, like, to do another quest that I really want to do. Oh god, if he proposed. Are we gonna find fake albedo or real albedo here?
My camp is somewhere that we can talk openly, without reservation. But before that...
Oh, no.
Whoa.
This would be a terrible time to propose.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I've been absorbed in my research lately and haven't attended to the dusting. It's due for a cleaning.
Oh, I'm your maid?
Yep, that should do it. Neat and tidy.
Thank you, both of you. Now that everything is in order, it's time to talk.
You look really serious right now. Is this about what happened earlier?
I remember I once told you that you must have questions, and that I would answer them. I also said that, while I did not wish to deceive you, there were certain things I could not go into detail on. I am a synthetic human being. A human forged by human hand. The one who created me, my mother and teacher. Her name is Rhine-daughter, a researcher from Conria, also known as Gold.
I kind of knew this already.
A synthetic human? What the... How the heck does that work?
I thought a juicer would work.
When the pinnacle of attainment in alchemy is combined with unimaginably vast learning, the apex achievement is the creation of human life.
When you say Conria, do you mean...
I am indeed somewhat older than my appearance might suggest. But when I came into being, Conria had already been destroyed. I have no memories of it.
Why are you so shocked, man? Even I knew it. Everything goes over my head.
My master raised me and taught me everything. Like her, I am a pure alchemist. I live for academic knowledge. Nationality and identity are not what ultimately define us. Traveler, what is your general feeling toward Dragonspine? You've visited numerous times now. Would you say it's a cold, eerie, and melancholy place? Rhine-daughter created 2 miraculous beings. One is me, and the other is the venomous dragon, Durin, who died here.
Uh,
Durin?
No.
You guys
Are you a dragon?
brothers?
As sons of Rhine-daughter, Durin and I are indeed inextricably linked to one another.
Oh my god, so that does mean he's Klee's technical adopted brother.
The phenomenon of our creation defies definition within the scope of a typical human worldview. But if we may tentatively call it birth, then yes, we, by extension, are family.
Speaking of Durin, Paimon remembers that his power was quite special.
That's right. Because of this, whenever strange things happen on Dragonspine, it always makes me wonder. For instance, the feeling of being watched that you described, as well as the sounds you heard, and the one impersonating me that Eula met.
Oh, right! Paimon knows what you mean. When Eula and the others were here just now, the Traveler gave me a look as if to say, don't say anything. Probably because it would only make you more suspicious, so Paimon kept quiet. But Paimon noticed that you came out of the cavern not too long after going in, and you told us that you didn't manage to catch the thief. Then we heard Bennett calling for help, so we went to rescue him. But strangely, you didn't come with us. And when we got back to the cavern to go find you, suddenly you were the one looking for us.
So, it seems that you met my imposter too.
Well,
Was he
if so,
handsome?
it was a pretty good impression. He had you down to a T. We never would have guessed. Also, after he left us, why did he go after Joel?
Perhaps Durin's power drives people to madness. But that's merely crude conjecture. Whether someone is impersonating me or there is another false me out there, this is a cursed tale, and it is not one whose weight you should have to bear. Traveler, perhaps you should return to Mondstadt if you have no further business here. The work that lies ahead will occupy me completely. I'm afraid I will be unable to entertain you beyond this point.
Yeah, we're Dragonspine veterans by now. If there's something really bad going on, we can't just leave you here to deal with it on your own. Besides, there's no one else in Mondstadt that you can talk to about this. Sucrose and Timaeus don't know your secret. Yeah, don't push us away at a time like this.
All right. Thank you. You were intending to participate in that winter camp, if I recall correctly. That could serve as an excellent pretext for you to remain on the mountain. In that case, please join in the activities of the Adventurers Guild as planned. And be on the lookout for any leads while you're at it. If anyone sees me, or someone like me...
We'll be sure to pass the info straight on to you.
But how are you gonna tell who's who?
Good. Then we're agreed.
Okay, let's split up to look for clues. Then meet back here at this camp in a few days' time.
Sounds good to me. But please, whatever happens, put your safety first at all times.
Oh. Locate Puffy Snowman. Oh, wow. There's a lot of stuff to do. I die all the time. Ah, items of interest. Whoops. Put me back. I thought I already looked at this stuff. Okay, so... Warriors' dreams like spring grass renewing. I don't know which one. I don't know which one that is that I need to do in order to do this. Grass thing. Just let me play! Let me play the good boy. I guess we'll just go there. Keep just like giving up and deciding to go somewhere else. Not what I wanted to do. Okay. Okay. Hello, sir.
Be on your guard, traveler.
Oh, why's that? Has the...
Yes. As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have confirmed an active ruin guard presence in this area. Sergeant sent someone to find out just where these ancient machines might have come from. It appears that they simply left their ruin and marched off all of a sudden.
So did somebody wake them up?
As I say, the reason is still unclear. We have very little intelligence at present. Moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety. Strange noises are often heard coming from within. As such, we are not permitted to investigate until the order comes through from headquarters. In any case, the only sensible strategy in the meantime is to increase Millilith patrols. We must not let innocent civilians come to harm.
That's a good point. Ruin guards are probably pretty dangerous for regular folk.
Wow. I'm very grateful indeed for the offer, but it just wouldn't be worth the risk.
Oh, don't worry about that. This one beats up ruin guards for breakfast.
Is that so? Well, if you're genuinely offering, I did see some ruin guard footprints on the hillside, but since then I've been too busy.
Footprints, eh? Interesting.
While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. On behalf of the Millilith, I salute you, traveler. You have my gratitude. I will rendezvous with you once I have finished my patrol.
Oh, my dog is having a nightmare. He stopped.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
This footprint is huge! It has to be the one that guy was talking about.
So he- oh wow, these are big footprints.
Here's another one. Yep. Seems the ruin guards did come out for a walk after all. Trail of ruin guard footprints leads us here to... Ah! A ruin guard! Over there!
Hi, buddy. You decided to go on a walk?
Brace yourselves.
you gonna do the spinny attack? No.
Time for takeoff.
Of course.
Yahoo!
Spinny BS. Eh.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Oh, Raiden Shogun.
There is no escape. Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion. Shine down.
She gets her stuff back quick.
Now you shall perish.
Right on cue.
Well, that's one down. Let's keep looking around. Maybe we'll...
Oh yeah, we'll go find some more. Oh, I didn't even get any loot? Ugh. Ruin guards all over the place here. Uh-oh. Is that Timmy? Oh, it's Tooser. Oh.
Check this out! What is he wearing?
I've never seen one this close before. Have you ever seen one?
Oh, Tooser.
Excuse me. His name is Mr. Cyclops, actually. What sort of dumb name is Ruin
Raiden
Guard?
is queen.
Mr. Cyclops? Aw, that's cute! Wait, what? Do people seriously call them that?
Yep, my brother said so. And he's the best toy seller in the whole world. It's his job to sell this kind of stuff. Right now, he's at the Institute for Toy Research in Liyue. That's where Mr. Cyclops has come from. It's always nice to meet someone else who likes toys. So tell me, where'd you get your toy from? Must be a pretty...
Yeah, Paimon is not a toy!
She said
Greetings.
Paimon is a toy.
Have you found anything? Oh. A child?
We just, you know, found him.
Uh-uh. You shouldn't be out here, boy. There are killing machines in the area. It's extremely dangerous.
Killing machines? You mean ones that look like this?
Precisely. And including this one. It's not moving now, but if it were to wake up, the consequences would be...
You take that back! Mr. Cyclops is not a killing machine. He's one of the good guys.
God.
Mr. Cyclops?
We shouldn't be talking to this guy. If he's saying mean things about Mr. Cyclops, he's definitely a bad man.
I'm just trying to help. I've always been hopeless at dealing with children.
Well then, why don't you get back to your normal job and leave us to do the babysitting?
It seems I have no other choice. Very well. I will continue with my patrol. Please escort the child to somewhere safe. It's much too dangerous here.
The mighty Mr. Cyclops scared off the bad guys once again! My name's Tooser. I came all the way from Snezhnaya to look for my brother in Liyue. But I'm all on my own.
Well, the child
And I don't know
literally
where to
came
find
by
him.
himself.
You came all the way
Where's
from
his mother?
Snezhnaya?
Oh, I think this is the part where I give you this. Here you go.
What is it? Looks heavy. What the?
My brother said I should take it with me. He said, find a nice person to give this to, and they will take good care of Tooser.
Your brother makes a good point. Still, it's hard to believe you made it all this way armed with nothing but a few bags of Mora.
Riptide Pie's feelings. Well, he's not good with children, so...
You're family must be super rich. Paimon never knew you could make so much more from selling toys.
Yay! Thanks, nice lady. All right, now we gotta make a pinky promise. You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, I throw you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again.
Wow, that one nursery rhyme kinda says all you need to know about Snezhnayan culture.
Ugh.
Well, if we weren't your babysitters before, we sure as heck are now. But where should we look for your brother? Great idea! Alright, off we go!
All right! Finally, now I get to see my brother!
I don't know the stars, but I know exactly who this brother is. I am so far behind. Oh man. I mean, I do have that money.
That seems a little inappropriate, don't you think, sir?
Relax. Once in a while can't hurt. It'll be fine.
Huh? What is he doing here?
Yay, my brother! I found you!
I know that voice. Why, if it isn't my little brother Tooser!
That
My goodness!
is a terrifying face, child. Do not ever make it again.
What a nice surprise, Tooser. I thought I would have to wait till I return home before seeing you again. How are the others? Sister Tonia and Brother Anton? Is everybody keeping well?
They miss you a lot. Tonya prays for you every day at dinner.
Wait a second. What are you doing here in Liyue, Tooser? How have I not heard anything about this?
Well, what happened was, I saw a boat that looked like it was selling toys, so obviously I thought you were on board. And then, when I got off, I just kept walking and walking, and then I found a Mr. Cyclops!
Hi. What's up? What's up?
What's up with you?
Much?
Mr. Cyclops scared off a bad guy, and then I found this nice lady to help me come look for you.
And also, Tooser is Child's brother? Cool. Suddenly Paimon doesn't feel so bad about taking Tooser's money.
Tooser, what you did was extremely dangerous. I'm so happy to see you, really I am, but please, promise me you won't do anything like this ever again.
Okay, I promise. Please don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. I just care about your safety, that's all. If you hadn't met these nice people, things could have been a lot more dangerous for you, Tooser. I hope you said a big thank you to them.
Yep, I always remember my pleases and thank yous.
I hate Child, but he's so cute.
Oh, so you did notice we were here. You were just ignoring us. Gotcha.
Forgive me, it's always family first where I'm from. Don't take it personally. I know we've had our differences up to now, but a few minor quibbles aside, we get on quite well, don't you think? Come on, you know I'm just a pawn and all that, just doing my part. As for who wins, who loses, and how each side deals with the consequences, I prefer to leave all that up to the ones playing the game. I'm much more interested in who wins and who loses when it comes to our little sparring matches.
Sounds like you're ready to get your butt kicked again.
Ha! You're forgetting something about me. I, Tartaglia, spend every second getting stronger. Don't expect to have it quite so easy next time.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Maybe not right now. Not while my kid brother is watching.
Why do you want to fight the nice lady? Are you guys enemies?
No, not at all. Allow me to formally express my sincerest gratitude for taking care of my darling brother. His safety matters very much to me.
So anyway, Paimon has a question. Tooster said something about you being a toy seller. What's that all about? Aren't you supposed to be one of the Fatui's harbingers?
Paimon, shut up.
Ahem, yes, about that. Shh, look. I only told him that so that he'll look up to me. In the eyes of a child, working with toys must be the best job imaginable, right? I don't want my family to have anything to do with the Fatui's, or should I say Snezhnaya's, darker side. The older ones already know that I serve the Tsaritsa. But Tooser is still so young, and in his eyes, as I was saying, I remain Snezhnaya's greatest expatriate toy seller, currently attached to the Liyue branch of our Institute for Toy Research.
That's right! My brother's the greatest! He's Mr. Cyclops' bestest friend!
Just humor me in front of Tooser, if you would be so kind. Yes, Ekaterina. I will deal with the issue of that outstanding payment right away.
Hey! Slinking off, are we?
But Master Child, would it not be a little improper to ask you to deal with debt collection?
A bet is a bet, isn't it? And if you lose a bet with an agent, well, you might as well get a little exercise out of it.
Are you going off to sell toys now?
That's right. As much as I'd love to catch up a little longer, Tooser, duty calls. I'm sure Miss Nice Lady here will be happy to keep you company while I'm out, though.
So we still need to keep babysitting for you?
Now, the reason I don't like Child, I guess, is kind of like his whole color scheme. So, like, I don't like Zhongli either.
Sure! I really like this lady.
Ah, well, it sounds like Tooser really likes you, and that you've already made a pinky promise to take good care of him anyway.
Right.
Then I'm in your debt. Here, take this as Tooser's entertainment fund. I want him to have a good time while he's in Liyue. If need be, you may find me by the river near Qingshu Pool. I'll see you both around.
Okay, so you're supposed to be able to go to the bank. Hey, lady. Okay. Alright, yeah, that works. My friend sends me, like, TikToks of stuff of Child all the time, but, like... I'm gonna go, but, like, before we go, I'm gonna, like, discuss... So, I like Venti. When I first started, I did not think he was a girl. I mean, he looks like Starbucks. Like, he literally looks like he should be, like, the Starbucks, like, the guy who would be, like, running the ads for Starbucks, like, the mascot. he's like, got the harp and poetry and green and white and brown. I mean, I like me some very short wearing, I don't even know how to explain it. So, when A came out, which I don't know why she's called the Raiden Shogun right now, people were like going crazy about her. Venti took the form of his old friend who was a guy. So, technically, he's a he? But if we're talking that way, then he doesn't have any genitals. So if that's the case, then, like, he's not a girl or a boy. But I still kind of refer to him as he. Because he was formed off of a male friend. Which is kind of weird. Really weird. Anyways. the Raiden Shogun, at first everybody was like really upset with her because like she was considered like evil. And I was just kind of like I was like this I honestly couldn't care less. Like my friend was like going crazy about her. Like she loves her to death. And that like her real story was like really sad. But her whole like color scheme, her clothing option, like I mean the flower on the ankle on only one ankle kind of like is weird. But I mean she's only wearing one sleeve as well. Kind of weird. I do like her hair though. At first, actually, honestly, I first thought that she was gonna be Scaramouche. But, like female Scaramouche. Like Scaramouche was gonna turn into a woman. But now, you know, it all makes sense. They're kind of like brother and sister, sort of.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Barbara's cute and she definitely wears what I would consider to be like my style, I guess. Or like what I like to wear, but she's really annoying with the whole Lord Barbados thing, and since we know who Venti is, like, and not only that, but she's like considered a nun, and she's an idol, and the two just kind of don't go together. I mean, she like is like into Jesus rock. So I like Yanfei's outfit concept, but I really don't like her. Oh my god, Yanfei. The heck? Bending over. I don't know, I just like the fluffy. Just look at those fluffy shoes. They look so comfortable. But, I really can't get into her. I understand what she's talking about when it comes to law because I have a lawyer for a sister and a brother-in-law is a lawyer. So, like, I understand some of what she says, but at the same time, I'm just like, I am not here to learn about law. Look at her. Nice panties. Dude. I like Noelle. If I were to like fully dress up in any costume, it would be Noelle because I have a thing for girls who wear armor, I guess. I've dressed up as what's her name? Elizabeth from Sword Art Online, and like they had the full armor. So I kind of feel like this would be really cool. Not only that, but her shield and her healing is really nice, and it's really helpful to a lot of my friends. I hope. I don't like the braid in the front of her hair though. As if you've ever gotten a wig like that, it is just so hard. Kaya, my boy. He's so fruity, but I love him. Also, he has absolutely no ass. He's got nothing going on. But I still love him. When I first saw him, he was on my friend's screen before I even started Genshin Impact. And, excuse me. He... Like, my first, you got the man buns? You do. You got the man buns. So when I first met Kaya, what was my nickname for him that I used? I think I called him a saucy lesbian. Or a spicy lesbian or something. 'Cause I specifically remember like thinking he was a girl. 'Cause like all I saw was the front. And like you see his chest. Like you just see like the open chest. And he looked kind of like a girl. Like this is just the screen that I saw. I didn't like factor in his like clear crotch bulge or anything like that, but I like Gaia. He could be my saucy lesbian any day. I like his outfit. I do like the fur though. I wish people didn't like. Oh, look at that. Such a fine man. Definitely. Like, it was funny because this was before we found out like Kaya and D-Luke were brothers. So my friend was super into Kai-Luke, and when she found out, she was like, no. My ship. I was like, I'm so happy that your ship like sunk. Only because like it was just so funny watching her like cry about it. But I mean, they're not like blood related, but still people are like, oh well, my adopted sibling, I would never, and I'm like, yeah, but inbreeding. You should just make a Genshin group, like a Genshin like fighting group where it's just like Rosaria, Kaya, Eula, and Beto, and just call it your saucy lesbian group. I can't remember if it was like saucy lesbian or spicy lesbian. I've dwindled on him too much. I like looking at him. I have no feelings around Faye. I mean Shengling. On Faye. Okay. She cute. I don't like her hair that much. Her outfit is really nice. I like the color. She gives me some Bennett vibes. I don't know why. I feel like the two of them would like get along really well. I also have a love for food. She's really small though, considering she loves food so much. I mean, yeah, chefs like never stop, but still. I went with a female traveler. She's just really cute. Secret wife, how do you have a secret wife? I don't know, I like Aether and all, but for some reason, or Ether, for some reason, like, when I looked at him up front, it looked like his stomach bulged out. It was like a really weird design, and it bothers me to this day, because like, I know that it's not his stomach that's bulging out, it's just like the armor. But it's just like one of those things. It's like Rosaria. We'll get to Rosaria in a minute, but like her, I'm like in between about Rosaria, but like there's something really trippy about her whole model. I was actually a Beto main. I was a Kaya main, and then I switched to Beto because he's an alcoholic. No, I'm kidding. I switched to Beto because of her shield, because I really didn't like getting attacked. I'm not as big of a fan of her design because
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
No thanks. I don't know how her chest piece stays up. There's no way in real life that would work with those. I have dressed up. No, I was supposed to dress up as her, but I did not. I also want to know what happened to her eye. She just looks like a character that I would design myself, like an OC. But like, definitely more detail. I love Zhao. Everybody says that. Everybody's like, step on me, Beto, and I'm like, eh. I'd rather get stepped on by other people. Zhao. At first I thought Zhao was wearing a see-through shirt, but guess not. I guess I just have a thing for like guys with like clothing windows or something. I think he came out around the time Albedo came out around the time I started. And that was... And then Zhao came out around later. But when he came out, I don't know, the thing about like a short, angsty, spiky-haired, angry boy just does it for me. I don't know why. His outfit looks really impractical, but I like the shades of purple. And it's kind of weird, like, especially because he's animo. Oh, yeah. If you, honestly, if you've ever zoomed in while trying to, like, look at somebody else, but you look through Kaya's eye patch, you will find there's a very strange design. And his eye is not actually blue. It's gold. It's a very strange design, and I'm sure eventually it'll come up, but everybody's like, well, what's under his eye? And I'm like, probably a different eye. It's probably something for spying. Also, welcome, Crimson. Thank you. Joe's tattoos are interesting, but I know he's supposed to be modeled after what I think a bird, and that just looks like a koi to me. It looks like a fish. I just want his mask for the sake of it. Like, I want to have his mask in possession. I also want to know what he carries, like, on his hip. Is that his, like, little home? Can we go into his little home? That'd be amazing. Eula. Okay, so, Eula puts a bad taste in my mouth only because somebody kind of, not, like, ruined her for me, but I still really love her design. I mean, it's everything I would want in a character. I mean, her hair could probably be, like, a little ombre, but, like, I am a total fan of that booty. You got the booty, you got the thigh straps, you got the thigh highs, you've got the big chest and, the see-through center. I mean, it's really hard to pull off this outfit, but, like, she pulls it off. I want to know, like, who dresses these Knights of Favonius? That style. I like Mona. I kind of got Mona on accident. I lost my 50-50 and ended up getting Mona. Eula is a goddess, let's just be real here. She's cute and she does have really good proportions. Apart from the top. I like her hat. But my biggest problem is like her like issue with Mora, which I mean, I guess like people say that you don't like things that remind you of yourself. Yeah. Same girl. Same. That's true. I do recall that that little bit of evidence, not evidence, a little bit of can't even think. Just a little fact. There we go. The little tidbit fact that you just said. It was because your eye adjusts to the darkness, and when you pulled up your eye patch, you'd be able to see in the darkness, but at the same time, it's kind of... You'd have to be really adept to that, because I have worn Beto's eye patch before, and it drives me nuts. It makes my depth perception really bad. I was, like, walking into walls, my friend was styling my wig, and I was like, I can't see anything. And I even covered up my bad eye. And by bad eye, I mean my non-dominant eye. I really want that hat. I don't like those little bobbly things she wears, and I don't know how they stay on either. But I like the tights and everything. I like Mona in general. I have, like, something to say about every single character. Not necessarily in a bad or a good way. Kind of like neutral. I think the characters that I simp for are the ones I like the most. D-Luke. Honestly, I wish I could like D-Luke more, but he causes me such stress. So what ended up happening with D-Luke is my friend really wanted him, right? And my friend and I ended up pulling, and the two of us got D-Luke, and my friend was like apologizing profusely. She's like, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, Sphaedra, I got D-Luke, I'm so sorry. And Phaedra just like went. She was like really upset. She's like, "When am I gonna get D-Luke?" And then we were polling, and I ended up getting D-Luke, and I was like, "Oh God!" I was like, "I am so sorry." And at that point, she was like, "You know what? You know what? I'm fine. Like, I'll get him eventually." And she didn't get him for a couple months later, I think. And yeah, I think I have like a C1 D-Luke. But she has a C1 now too, so, you know. The luck of the draw. I honestly want to get every character. Like, I don't have Toma yet, but I didn't have the money to pull. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. It's one of the few facts about pirates that I actually know. And I don't know where I heard it from. I think D-Luke would look much better with a ponytail. Like a high ponytail. I like his outfit, but like I like the almost all black thing. Yeah. We don't know yet. Although I'm telling you, like, next time when you have friends playing, zoom into their Kaya's eye. It's weird. It's funny and weird. Also the one thing that kind of knocks me off is, like, you see that little thing on his thigh? Child has one too. So, my friend made a comment about, like, collars, taking them and making them to be collars for them, and I was like, I don't even like those two. He also he has that, like, RBF, which I understand because I have it too. Like, especially when I'm working, I'm like, hi. But I'm like much nicer. I'm like, hi, how can I help you? What can I do for you? Can I get you some shrimp? You like shrimp? What about simps? So I mean, his story is pretty tragic too. So I don't really, like, hate him or anything. Yeah, I think what puts me off is, like, he's like Mondstadt's Batman too. I never really liked Batman too much. I like the villains of Batman better. I mean, I can understand because I like grape juice more than I like wine. Oh God, do I hate him because I identify with him? I have both my parents though. I was also a Ningguang main. I put a lot of love into her for a while, and then, like, friendship level 4 clearly. And then I just kind of gave up because she just was gaining too much damage, and I could not DPS for the life of me. I'm a terrible DPS. I'm better as a tank, but all the tanks require artifacts that are just really hard to get. So I end up being a DPS, and I'm too lazy. I like Ningguang. Like, I like her whole, like, you know, dragon tattoos, stuff like that. I don't understand some of her fashion choices, but once again, she's got the fur going on. And she's kind of got that leg. I like, she kind of reminds me of, like, the Sheikah, in Breath of the Wild. Like, if she could be, like, an older sister to Paya. Like, that could be a thing. Like, with the hair. I don't know. It's just me. I don't know. I also like Breath of the Wild a lot. Jean, Jean? I'd probably let her step on me. Let's be honest. We actually had an argument over whether or not we thought the diamonds were actually her skin color, and it was her skin showing through, but then we were all like, it's too tan, like, and not only that, but that would be really hard to, like, get those pants on. Hi. What are you doing?
Say hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Nothing.
Am I disturbing you?
No, actually, what do you think about this character?
I think she's got a pretty classy style. Nice hair. Looks pretty serious. And maybe 16? I don't know.
We don't know any of their ages.
She looks like she could be 16, but since it's like an anime style, I would say that could also be a 30-year-old, for all I know.
No, I think like 20s, like mid-20s at best. Because, like, she has a sister about this tall.
I still think, like, that they could say she's 30. She's 32.
Oh, imagine. That'd be pretty sad.
Not for her. To look like that at 32?
No, but so her family's kind of like they wanted her to be nun, like her sister. And she ended up being like, no, I'd rather be a knight. So she wears cross earrings and stuff. I guess I don't know.
I mean, if you're not gonna be a nun, a knight's not a terrible alternative.
I guess not. But the Venti is their god, so this guy right here is the one they worship.
Yeah, that doesn't look worth it. Yeah.
He's the Animo god. He's a bard, basically. He just goes around singing and rhyming. Your silence speaks volumes.
Oh, you said he was a god, and I just imagined Kratos coming in and, like, you know, pulling his head apart.
Oh my gosh! God of War. I'd like to see that mashup, actually. Seeing him, now I want to see him. Can you draw a picture of that?
I don't know.
Please.
Maybe.
I'd like to see that now. Add it to your list of things to draw.
I've never drawn. I haven't drawn very many pictures that are, like, seriously gory. There's time for everything.
To draw all the other gods meeting Kratos too. I don't dislike Jean. I like her outfit. I like the corset.
Yeah, she definitely looks like some sort of, like
once again, I don't know how she keeps her
cleric, knight, Templar.
Oh yeah, she's a healer.
Mascot.
I don't know how she keeps her top up though.
It's really tight in the back.
Probably, actually. I don't know how I feel about Ganyu. I like her outfit.
Does she have an annoying personality?
No, she's very quiet. She's a hybrid of I don't know, some sort of mythical animal and a human. But that's a
satyr?
No. I forgot the name of it, but it's like a goat. Kind of. A deer? A goat? Deer? She's a workaholic. and the running joke for her is she's like a goat. One of the characters asks for cocoa goat milk. There's no such thing as a cocoa goat. And she wasn't sure. She had like coconut milk, and she thought it came from a cocoa goat. And
well, I mean, in her defense, it's really difficult to find a coconut's udders. You don't easily find them. It's not the first thing you would think.
coconuts don't have udders. Almonds do. How do you get almond milk? So everybody makes the joke that she's the cocoa goat because she wears a bell and she's part goat. This is the one that made the cocoa goat. She's a zombie.
Yeah, she's like a junk ship.
Yeah, she died on the battlefield and they resurrected her. Because I guess they felt bad for her.
Yeah, a little girl dying on the battlefield is kind of a sad thing.
I mean, it is a sad thing, but she's alive.
1, 2, breathe.
Still dressed like a zombie, though.
4, and
Does she walk her? Does she move around by hopping with her arms outstretched in front of her?
No. She does that cute little child Naruto run. Not really Naruto run.
Like
she puts her hands to the sides of her and she just runs really fast. It's quite comical.
Her costume design is like the Chinese zombie. The Chinese zombie vampires.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That, like...
Yeah. And I think there was one in Darkstalkers.
Yeah, I think there's a character.
I have
May.
May?
May has a skin in Overwatch of a
1,
Jongshu.
2.
Oh, yeah, you told me about that.
3, 4, and
I didn't even notice, but I like the cute little pink pom-pom.
Why was she on the battlefield in the first place?
I think she just kind of like wandered in by accident.
Was she important, or was she just?
I think she was one of the people like who and like one of the, because they all had like a huge battle. The gods had a huge battle. I think she was one of the villagers who got caught in the crossfire.
Huh.
And the gods decided that, you know, they wanted to resurrect her.
Does she have a family they
1,
felt
2,
like they could bring back too, or did they just bring back this orphan?
I don't know if she... I mean, she obviously would have had a family, but she probably doesn't remember.
Because if you're gonna... I mean, it's great that you feel bad for the kid and want to give her life back, but give her life back without her family, that's almost crueler than...
That's what I'm thinking.
Leaving her dead.
A lot of people don't like Chi-Chi. Yeah. I don't like Keqing. I like Keqing's design, but she always comes up on my 50-50 and ruins it.
What did you like her?
I like her design, but every time there's a chance for me to get a 5-star, like an actual character that I want, she comes up.
Is that why you dislike her, or is there something inherent to the character as
well?
well?
She's also the one where, remember I told you about the stiletto incident where Corey told me that she throws her shoe?
That is vaguely familiar, yes.
Yeah, and basically I was like, oh, she throws her shoe, and Corey was like, oh no, a stiletto's a knife, and I was like, what?
That's right.
Yeah.
So are you upset that she doesn't really throw her shoe?
I kinda am.
Well, there's always room to make up that character.
I'm just gonna, if I ever dressed up as her, I'm just gonna go around throwing my shoe at people. It'll be an inside joke.
It'll be very funny to the people who get hit by your shoe, though.
It'll be my friends.
They'll be throwing your shoes at you.
They'll understand the joke. I don't understand how you get, like, pointy pigtail hair like that, though.
Probably wrapped around a cone of some sort.
Well, that's not helpful. Did you glue it down? This is Chi-Chi. Not Chi-Chi, Klee.
Yeah, I'm familiar with
So
her.
heavy.
Yeah.
She likes to blow things up or something.
Yeah. And the little furry thing keychain is called Todoko. It's not a real person. She's very confusing, but we actually just found out in a trailer she is the daughter of an alchemist who destroyed an entire civilization. Or not she didn't, but the gods did because she was playing with God with alchemy. She created one of these characters. So they didn't like it. But we've never met her mom, and she basically just kind of like left Klee. And she's part of the Knights of Favonius for some reason.
Well, I mean, if they're resurrecting little girls to turn them into, like, zombie warriors...
But that was the gods.
If they're doing that, I don't... I mean, this just seems like the sort of world where they're like, you've just learned to walk. Great, here's a magic sword. Now, go fight something.
I want her backpack. If there's anything out of, like, this character, I just want the backpack.
It's a cool design, but it looks like it's heavy without even having anything in it.
I still want it. I don't really know much about Chongyun.
The sea salt ice cream?
I think so. They call him, like, the Kingdom Hearts,
I mean,
Sora.
he looks like a pretty generic anime hero boy.
He's an exorcist.
Sword Art Online looking dude.
He's an exorcist. He can only eat room temperature or cold food.
He can only eat eggs. Exorcist.
I like Chongyun, but I don't
won't
like
go
his
now.
voice.
Can you switch to the Japanese voice, but just for him?
I don't think so.
That'd be funny if you could, like, select
I wish.
individual characters to use their English voice or Japanese audio.
I feel like he'd sound better. I'm not saying, like, I feel bad for the voice actor by saying that, but I just don't like certain characters just don't fit the voice.
Yeah, like, I know there are voice actors I'm aware of that, like, I don't dislike their voices, but they voiced some characters where it's like, I wish, it doesn't seem right, and I wish somebody else was voicing the character. Or it would have, this character should have probably a deeper voice or something like that.
This is the same voice as Shantae.
Oh!
The same voice actress does 2 characters in Genshin. So this is... Oh, I think they took the names off. They used to have, like, the names of who did it, like, right up there.
Oh.
Yeah. Or maybe it's there. Yeah. Christina V.
Oh, yeah. Does it have the Japanese voice actors?
No.
Name?
Only if you play the Japanese version.
Gotcha.
I like Benny. He's supposed to be, like, just like a kid who gets into it. He's an adventurer, but he has the most terrible luck.
Well, he's wearing goggles.
I think he was abandoned by his father. Or maybe his parents died. What are you gonna say? You're laughing. Are you gonna say, oh, no wonder he was, like, abandoned or something like that?
No, it's just usually every character you turn to, it's like, this person, their parents dead, or their parents responsible for killing someone, or like, they died, or it's just like, oh, everyone of note has a destroyed family.
I think the only person who has, like, an actual, like, decent family is, like, Barbara and Jean, because they're sisters, but, like, apparently their dad is, like, super...
An abusive drunk?
No, he just really wanted Jean to become a nun.
Well, I mean, I can sympathize with that.
Or not.
I like Benny, but his outfit confuses me. I was trying to figure out how he got dressed.
It is a little... I think it's a little too revealing in, like, a weird way.
Where did that come from?
I just want to know how he gets dressed.
Like he should. I feel like he should have an undershirt. Some kind of undershirt.
Yeah, he was in a cage in the most recent.
Besides, someone who's unfortunately extremely unlucky, I feel like having all that exposed skin is just.
I just imagine him cooking bacon on the campfire. Get
Yeah,
all
he'll
over.
burn himself, get scratched by thorns, getting bitten by snakes. He should be wearing like armor or something.
Maybe he'll get heat stroke if he wears armor. Bennett does have terrible luck. See, he's always getting hit by rocks.
Oh, yeah, like Dante's Peak.
Razor
Beginning of Dante.
is a wolf boy. Do you like the Beastars wolf behind him?
No. Hard pass.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Even his color scheme kind of makes me think of like Vomit.
Not so much that, the big like anthro wolf guy.
Yeah. He doesn't even talk like in complete sentences really. He like says like Razor is a good boy or something. He was
raised by wolves.
He was
only
raised...
learned enough English and only learned like 3-year-olds level English.
I mean, if you saw his teacher, you kind of understand. Although she is a librarian.
He's being taught by a librarian, and he refers to himself in the third person.
Yeah.
Jeez.
She didn't do she did an okay job, but not super great. This is Corey's favorite.
Isn't he like everyone's favorite?
No, I hate him. I mean, I don't hate him as much as I hate Child, but I don't like it. He's annoying because like he just talks all the time. Oh my god, there he goes again.
The same as I remember.
Yeah.
But where are those who share the memory?
Because he's the oldest like character we have so far. He's also broke constantly and mooches off of you. But like he's very gentlemanly and nice about it. He likes drinking tea and wine. And he's the Archon of Earth.
Was he homeschooled?
You know what? Yeah, he was homeschooled.
That explains it.
I don't know who he was homeschooled from, but he can also turn into a dragon.
Hopefully he wasn't homeschooled
Osmanthus
by that
wine
librarian.
tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
There's one specific quote that he says constantly, and he keeps saying it while I'm in here. Osmanthus wine is the same as I remember, but where are those who share the memory? If anybody ever tells you that, they're referring to this one in particular. Isn't she cute?
I would say she's like as cute as everyone else I've seen.
She's got cat ears.
I'm not a huge fan of the animal ears on human people. Like that does not do it. That doesn't, to me, that's never really like, I don't see that as a positive design choice. I see it as a neutral, it's either like neutral or like not good.
I like her outfit. She's
It
kind of
looks
annoying.
Kinda like jeans, though.
No.
I mean,
It
frankly,
looks more like Barbara's swimming outfit.
all their clothes kind of looks the same to me.
This is where we get into the deep territory. Rosaria bothers me quite a bit. I think she's a homunculus. I don't quite remember. I know she's I know she's not human, but like look at her eyes. Look how far apart they are.
I mean, it's hard to tell.
But you can see.
Yeah. Generally when you're drawing, I mean, anime proportions are a little off, but generally when you're drawing, you want to keep
at least an eye between.
eye width.
Yes.
Of between the eyes, and she looks like she has an eye and a half. Or more.
And then she looks normal, right? But then when you slowly turn, her butt just like gains 5 sizes.
Well, maybe it's tapered out. So, like, you know, you don't see the sides of it from the side, but then once you are fully in profile, you see how far out it sticks.
I don't like it.
You said she wasn't... If she was, like, a manufactured human.
I don't know if she's a homunculus. I don't know what she is. I forgot. My friend told me, but all I know is that she's not exactly human. But she's a nun.
Maybe they're hard up for nuns, and that's why Jean's dad wanted her to become one so badly, and they had to make a fake person to be one.
Nobody wants to be a nun.
Also,
for
that is a
Venti.
terrible nun outfit. It's like an interesting outfit, but if you see a nun dressed like that, don't believe a thing she says.
This is Diona. Yeah, you right. She's a child, clearly. She's part of what's called the Cat's line. So anybody who has cat ears and a cat tail are from the Cat's line, which is German. She's also a bartender, but she hates alcohol and she hates one of the characters for owning a winery because her father is an alcoholic. So she makes non-alcoholic drinks.
In a bar.
Yes. A bar themed with cats. A cat bar.
Non-alcoholic.
Non-alcoholic. And yes, people do sexualize her. It's very, very creepy.
Well, I'm sure that applies to everything on this screen.
Yeah, basically.
I created another universe and founded paradise.
Somebody told me she wasn't human.
Fischl, and the Prinzessin
This is every high schooler's phase.
It looks like somebody's OC.
Yeah. I'm so goth. I don't play as her at all, ever. I can't understand the mechanics of her ult. She basically has a giant crow that speaks, like, to her with her. And, like, she speaks...
I created another universe and founded
She speaks...
paradise.
The way she speaks is kind of like...
Fischl, and the Prinzessin
in a different language, but not really. She speaks really formally and in very long sentences. So her crow actually has to summarize it for some people. And he calls her, like, my princess or something. She actually does think that, yeah, Raven named Oz. She actually... Is that an Edgar Allan Poe reference?
I don't think so.
She,
Unless, if you're considering the fact that it is a raven,
I created another
it
universe
could be a
and founded
reference by
paradise.
virtue of the
For
fact that
Fischl, and the Prinzessin
poem.
Okay, so Rosaria is human, and she is devoted as a nun.
I mean, she probably is, but...
She can't pronounce, the god's name, though.
Huh.
What's Venti's name? His name is Barbados, Lord Barbados. But she, like, people make the joke, they just keep calling him weird things like Lord Barbasol or Lord Barbecue, because she calls them I don't know what she calls them. Hold on, let me see if it's in the,
Oh, wait, go back. Look at that.
I don't know much. I don't know much about her, but I know she can't pronounce Barbados. This is the woman that taught Razor how to speak.
The librarian?
She's a librarian.
She also has the anime mom hairstyle. That means she's gonna die.
She actually says she's going to die, and she accepts it. So it's kind of like she also knows way too much, but we don't know what she knows. So, but she's basically the the librarian. She's also a lot of people's favorites for very clear reasons. I don't remember that happening. I don't mind. I like Lisa's outfit, but she's one of the starters you get, so there's nothing really like you don't get her in polls that often, but there's nothing really amazing about her. This is also Christina V. He is.
He reminds me of what's his face from Black Butler.
Oh, CL Phantom Hive.
Yeah.
You know what? I can't unsee that now. He actually is. He's the son of a mob man, so he is very rich, and he loves books.
He couldn't afford longer pants though.
I think that's just the way Shota's dressed these days.
Freaking, it's like
he couldn't even afford a whole
he's
coat.
like the Sword Art Online version of Christopher Robin.
Oh my gosh. I just think he just they ran out of fabric when designing him.
They ran out of fabric because someone went crazy with scissors and destroyed it all, and he just made it away out with his life.
Xingyang. She is a rock star. I think she carries a drum on her back. I don't really know too much about her. She reminds me of Nina.
She rebels against ossified prejudices using her music and...
There you go.
Well,
I like the color schemes. The yellow's kind of weird.
The weird yellow highlights?
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of weird in a good way, I guess. I want to see her use that drum, though. She's afraid of frogs, I guess. That's why. Yeah. I don't know why she's patting her chest like that, though. It's like she has, like, indigestion. Amber! She's the first person you meet.
And everyone hates her.
Some people like her.
Right.
I would say I hate her. I wouldn't say I like her either. She reminds me of, what's that? Kasuna Ai?
Oh, Kizuna AI?
Yeah.
The first,
the grandma VTuber?
The only VTuber that I ever found amusing.
Thanks.
You're not a VTuber, you're my wife.
Oh. Wait, what? Can't I be both?
She does kind of look like her, though.
Yeah, that's what put me off of her.
Did I show you the video of Kizuna AI singing "Hey Monica"? After that.
Yes. Woo! Barking all day.
Guys, stop.
I like her outfit. But yeah, she looks too much like Kizuna AI. I guess he's taking the dogs out. No more snarky comments for a while. Everybody has mixed feelings about Amber. There's actually a TikTok that is on my TikTok where we're actually kind of like talking about Amber, where my friend's just like, you know, I kind of wish there was a pyro bow user, and we're like, you mean Amber? And then what's her name came out. I like Kazuha. But I don't like his tiny little ponytail. I don't understand why he has maple leaves everywhere, because there are cherry blossoms all around him, and I don't think there are any maple leaves around where he is in Inazuma. It probably has something to do with, like, the leaves in the wind. What? How is he making music out of that? It sounds like a harmonica. I don't even know if I'm a good friendship level official. I have like a 0 friendship. There's so many characters. I need to boost up. I need to make like groups of characters. I need to boost up Kazuha. I'm just so lazy. Too much effort. Can we even count Alloy? She's in a completely different game. She reminds me of my friend, so like just the way that she looks. So I'll say I like her just because of that, because I like my friend. Oh, don't uninstall Genshin just because you don't get a character. There's always gonna be reruns and stuff. I do not like Child. Like, I don't think I have any like real reason for disliking Child apart from like I don't like the way he looks and he's too hyped up. Like, he's not what I would consider an attractive male lead. My friend C6'd him this time around. And we were all happy for her. She's a Child main. Although now she's like into Toma, but they're literally the same person. I like his like little, I call it a scarf, but people are like, oh no, it's a badge of honor, and I'm like, I don't like this guy.
You told me you don't like his clothes.
I don't understand why people find him attractive.
Didn't you used to have a crush on Peter Pan?
The only thing that's the same is that they're gingers.
Maybe that's all it takes.
I don't hate gingers. Oh no, my mouth isn't moving anymore. Oops.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! I wonder why. Is my phone heating up?
Can you like refresh it or something?
No idea, but we're gonna continue anyways.
Okay.
He's one of the Fatui Harbingers.
Don't know what that means.
He's like a bad guy, but...
Oh, that's what people like him.
He's a bad boy. He's too lanky. He's the tallest character in Genshin, I think.
Some people like that.
I don't like that. I like his little mask and his little scarf, but that's about it. I also don't really like Hu Tao.
Huh?
She's the one that Deanna wanted to dress up as.
Toodaloo.
She's the director of the Wangshu funeral parlor.
Huh.
She constantly asks people if they want business, and she gives them coupons.
Silly churl,
Yeah.
Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh.
She must make a, no pun intended, but she must make a killing in this in this world with everybody's family members dying left and right.
The funniest part is that Zhang Li is her employee.
Most of us are dead.
Toodaloo.
She can talk to ghosts, I think. I don't really know.
Oh, that's the Zach Bagan's waifu.
Zach Bagan's waifu. She's basically just a guard for the Raiden Shogun. The one that I dressed up as. With the long purple braid hair. She is apparently a ancestor of one of the Raiden Shogun's good friends that died a long time ago. So I guess
descendant?
Yeah, descendant. So she was kind of grandfathered into her employment. But I did not know that she had such short shorts.
Yeah, those are riding up really high.
Yeah. Wow. She is very much devoted to her and very serious. And I guess her thing is also ravens? Black feathers? I don't know. This is the homunculus. I think you'd like Albedo.
Isn't that one of the starter characters? Or like...
No. When I first started, his banner was out and he did very poorly bringing in money for MiHoYo, so they didn't want to run him again, but then everybody started getting attracted to him because somebody wrote a fan fiction about him.
Your mouth's...
Yeah, I know. I can see that. So, he probably blew off the charts for money because that fanfiction. I actually read it and, a lot of people liked it. I thought it was kind of weird. I liked joking about it, that's for sure.
Was it along the lines of like Shrek is love, Shrek is life?
No, there was no Shrek involved. It was just mad scientists. My mad scientist pornography, basically. In his lab. Yeah, it's weird.
Well, he does look like he's like 12 years old, so that's about the right age for that.
He's hundreds of years old, actually.
Oh, right.
He's a synthetic human.
He's just made to look like a little boy.
Yeah, he actually just admitted that he's really old. And he's like, yeah, I look pretty young for my age, and everybody's just like, yeah. This is one of the newer characters. She's very much like Japanese inspired, because she came from Inazuma, which is supposed to be Japan.
Well, even her name really doesn't have much by way of like... her name is very just Japanese.
I don't really know much about her, but she likes to dance.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Oh yeah, I forgot her name.
One with the weird dead eyes.
Yeah, although her eyes aren't really that dead.
Well, they've got reflections in it.
Yeah, true. I think her dad wants to marry her in a business proposal or something, and she's just like, I don't want to be the next head of the clan.
I want to be a nun.
I want to dance. I want to be a nun. Bet you can't guess what she likes.
Rope?
I mean, fireworks. She's basically Inazuma Amber. Her father is deaf, ironically.
Wow, his hearing died.
Yeah.
Everything died.
Everything.
Everyone's dead.
It was apparently an accident because her family manufactures fireworks.
Yeah, her mom exploded and it took her dad's hearing with her.
Their shoes just get more and more ridiculous
They
too.
were shoveling pieces of her mom off the pavement from 2 blocks away.
Oh my gosh, imagine if that was her story.
Is it not?
It's not.
Oh.
Her dad is just deaf. She has to like scream at him. I'm sure you're familiar with who voices this character.
Yeah, those the one.
Lily Pichu.
Voiced by Lily.
Took me a while. I had to listen to her comments, and I was like, "Yeah, that's Lily Pichu."
Yeah, so that's the hood with the animal ears.
Yes.
I find is a more appealing way of giving your character animal ears than actually putting animal ears like biologically on them.
She's just a sleepy ninja.
Sleepy ninja panda.
Yeah, basically. That's all we know about her so far. She's cute. Also, she can go up to animals and living creatures and they won't run away, which is actually very helpful.
For hunting.
Yeah! She's also new, and her outfit... I remember I was watching a TikTok of somebody who was going through all these characters, and she was asking why her clitoris was showing or something.
Well, what she's lacking in clothing, she's making up for in syllables.
Yeah, she's got a really long name. She's very fish-inspired, like mermaid-inspired.
Hmm.
Does she have scales on her? No. Doesn't have scales.
Love life. Are you?
Haku aribu desu! Oh, she's the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island, which is actually really pretty, but if you look at her outfit, it's basically the same color scheme and same idea. Mermaid Palace. Everybody calls her my lady, because Sango no Miya Kokomi is kind of a mouthful. And we're back to Venti. There's actually one other character I don't have. No. Yeah. It's Toma. He's literally just a clone of Child, but happier.
And he's eating dango.
Yeah, he's got like a weird Japanese-American vibe to him.
Yeah, he looks kind of like yeah.
His father abandoned him. But he was going to go,
His father abandoned him from sorrow after his mother was torn apart on an escalator. She got trapped under the stairs. She wasn't dead until the top half of her body was in the Macy's doorway.
What?
While her heels were still stuck down by the gumball machine. He never forgot it. His dad couldn't put up with him anymore. Just the sight of his clothing reminded him of the red streak that covered the escalator over and over the stairs.
Wow, that's dark.
I'm trying to see if I can write a fan fiction that'll do the opposite of the one for Albedo.
I'd read it. So is he out to go get the escalator? Is that his true enemy?
I would say he's probably well his dad can't go on escalators anymore from the trauma, and he blames the escalators for what happened to him. So yeah, he always takes the elevator or the stairs.
My face hurts. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, out of all these characters, who do you think I like the most? I know it's a long...
Don't you like the Venti character?
I like Venti, but I have multiple people I like.
Actually, can you go up to Alloy?
Yeah, she was just a in-game bonus.
I know. She's way more attractive in this game than she is in...
She reminds me of Rachel, though, so she makes me a little happy.
Yeah, I could see like an anime Rachel.
Yeah. She kind of like puts me at ease.
Even though Rachel cosplayed as Senua.
Yeah.
Who kind of people mistake for Alloy
Yeah.
because it'd be funny if they put Senua in this game.
I feel like that's too much. I think Alloy was too much.
It does seem like a weird, because I don't think Horizon Zero Dawn, like, I don't know why they'd have put her in there, because that game came out a while ago, and I don't think they're doing a sequel. I mean, they're probably trying to make a sequel, but it would
maybe
have been a promotional thing for that, I think.
I mean, KFC had a promotional deal with them.
Yeah, well, KFC is forever.
I like Zhao.
Zhao.
He's an Adeptus, so he's like he works under the god. He has a very traumatic backstory, but it doesn't have to do with parents.
You don't say.
He doesn't have parents, I don't think. The closest thing to a father figure he has is Zhongli, I think. But he doesn't know that Zhongli is the god. For some reason. I don't know why. He's also like the most emo guy in the game.
I wonder how long they spend designing these characters.
I don't know.
Before spending them out.
I like his mask.
Oh. Yeah.
I also actually like Albedo.
Very only like.
Albedo's an artist. And Alchemist. Also, every time he draws, like, a sketch pops up on his, so, like, it's a flower right now. Sometimes it's a cat. Sometimes it's a mountain. It all depends.
I like that he's got, like, long pants.
He's wearing shorts. He's wearing shorts and thigh highs.
Well, his legs are all the way covered.
Well, yeah, he was sent to an ice-cold mountain. It's funny because people keep drawing him as Elsa because right now it's going through his story arc a little bit, and they're bringing up a kid was like, "Do you want to build a snowman with me?" And somebody said, "Oh, well, the cold never bothered Albedo anyways," and I'm like, "Oh my gosh." I don't know why they added Alloy and Genshin. We're all baffled.
I'm sure off the top of my head I could come up with a few, like, more relevant video game characters they could have done a crossover with, but...
Like Kaya. I actually called him, when I first ever saw him, I thought he was a woman.
Sure.
And, because Stacy said she liked him, and I was like, oh, of course you'd like the saucy lesbian-looking one, and she was like, he's a guy.
I'm thinking he's more of like a Sinbad.
He's a Knight of Favonius. He and Diluc are adopted brothers. Actually, the two of them were shipped for a while, and then when word came out that they were adopted brothers, everybody kind of banned...
Shipped them harder?
No, everybody banned it.
You perverts.
They actually canceled it. So now anybody who mentions their ship name, people get really angry.
I'm pleasantly surprised by that.
This is the nun.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
You little Barbara. Actually, I dressed up as Barbara. You should know who Barbara is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except you had the water.
The water nun? Yeah.
Bubora.
Oh, you can go... Yeah, that was that version. She's Jean's sister. And her voice actor is actually dating Albedo's voice actor right now, and they're very cute together. I really like your story for Toma. I want you to give them all terrible backstories.
I think the first thing that happens when they meet Toma is he's sitting at a bar looking really sad. Someone sits next to him, and then the first thing he says without looking up from his drink is, "You know that the small and distant, can stretch up to 20 feet long.
I actually don't. Does he not like alcohol? No, he likes alcohol. He likes alcohol a lot. And apparently, he likes sweets as well. I don't know.
Need to bring dog tags.
Yeah, I don't know. He's supposed to be like German Japanese.
I've noticed in a lot of anime like to introduce characters who are like half Japanese and half like some European nationality, like.
Yeah, but I don't think he's half German, half Japanese that way. I think he like he was born in Mondstadt, which is Germany, and then he went to Inazuma, which is Japan, to go find his father and give him liquor for some reason.
So he's like an expat German.
I don't know. All I know is that those in Inazuma do not take kindly to those who have come from outside.
Well,
and he looks like he does not belong in Inazuma. But everybody loves him.
Well, yeah.
I don't like her very much. She's the lawyer.
Is that why?
No, she just rambles on and on about law.
Can you just skip her cutscene?
No, you cannot skip cutscenes. I mashed the button to try to stop her from talking. But you have to go through a whole section with her, and it was painful. She's also an Adeptus, I guess. She's part animal. I want to say she's part deer?
What weird deer body parts did they give her?
Those little antlers on the side of her head.
She has antlers?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that was it.
I thought they were, like,
I didn't know she
I thought
had
it was hair
them.
ornaments.
Yeah, I thought they were hair
they
ornaments
were,
too.
like, wiggling, like they weren't stiff. Those must be a pain in the neck, though.
She actually has parents and a loving family. I don't remember what her trauma is. Till the escalator gets them.
No. You said she's part deer.
Oh no, am I gonna hit her with my car?
No. Her English translation name is Bambi.
Oh. But she has parents.
So did Bambi.
Oh my gosh. I want to dress up as Eula. What do you think?
Sure.
You think I got enough butt for that?
Yes.
I think it'll be 90% butt.
So, well, you are, so.
Yeah.
I think that would look good.
Thanks, babe.
Those shoes, though.
Who dares try to enter my world? Fearquel? Oh, thank you. I don't play with outsiders usually. I like his design. I'm just so sad. I don't like his voice. It is very awkward listening to him eat that ice cream, though.
Does it make a lot of mouth smacking?
A lot of licking. There's a lot of licking going on. You like my hand motions? Oh, what is happening?
I think it's tracking.
No, I can go through my head.
Oh, you're clipping.
I can touch my hair. Hey!
Can you stick your finger in your eye?
Oh, it lost my hand. No, it
does work though.
It does work, but
if I stick my hand in front of you,
no. So I can do things, but sometimes it'll only work better on one hand. It'll lose tracking of the other. And I've like moved my hand all different sorts of ways and done it slower, and this one is way better. I can do it really fast and stuff and it'll be fine, but for some reason this one Maybe it's like partially broken. I don't know. Ah, what's happening? So I have to be like delicate. But I can go like this.
Cool.
Shinji, get in the robot.
Can you do like glasses with your eyes?
My fingers are going through my head, but
No, like the round, like around your eyes. Yeah. There.
oh, my finger doesn't know where to go.
Almost there.
This one is fine. This one is very confused.
I'm proud of you for like sticking through the tutorials and figuring out how to set that up.
I know, right? I actually ended up having to use a whole new tracking program, and I'm kind of sad because I liked Luppet, but it just did not work with hand motion. So I can still use it, but I just can't do hand motion with it.
Huh.
I can wink. Poorly.
No, that's about as well as you wink in real life.
I apparently can also, I guess... No, I can't do...
Change expressions?
I have to be on this in order to change expressions.
Oh. Nice.
See, the thing is that I could actually change it so that it would be able to track my expressions, but it was so janky that every time I would smile, it would go immediately to this.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I'm not that smiley.
I look really creepy. And then, for some reason, whenever my eyebrows would, like, go anywhere, it would turn to this. So...
Well, it's a pretty advanced... Like... You are asking a lot of this technology.
I'm gonna pick my nose. I can't. I don't even know where my nostrils are on this thing.
Oh, right.
I don't have any nostrils. And on that note, I'm going to bed.
Mouth breather. Oh.
That's right, I'm going to bed. I may have slept for 4 hours today, but I am still tired. Wait, more than 4 hours.
Is it technically still thinks?
Yes, it is technically still thinking.
I'm gonna get some more turkey.
Thank you for watching. I am thankful for... I am thankful that you watched. I'm thankful. Thank you. And I'm thankful for everybody who gave subs and bits. I'm so touched. Seriously though, thank you. We'll play sometime. Probably sometime after the Black Friday holiday goes. Because it's gonna be a very rough week for me. Today was my only day off. And I spent it sleeping. Aw, it's a tear stream. Thank you! That's so nice. I'm not usually this witty, but when my husband came in, he's 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 got some type of personality. I want you to make backstories one day for every single one of these characters.
Oh, brother.
Mm-hmm. Well, Godspeed to the both of us. I hope you don't have as rough of a time as I do in work.